di ba? 23%. You're
Yeah.
absorbing as a loss, di ba?
Yeah.
So, I was so desperate already. And I remember we were, ang ano to, putulan natin. But my people were saying, sige sir, putulan natin, pero mamayang gabi babalik yan. Kasi may taga-lagay naman. So, true enough, they did that na. So, I couldn't think of any other ano to. And I said, ano talaga, baka one of these days, papalitan na talaga ako. Kasi, walang experience,
Yes,
di ba? And the losses were really significant. No? And ano to. So, something just, sabi, hindi, ganito. I called my security manager. I told him, you hire 250 guards.
That much, oo.
Sir, 250. Sabi ko 250. 125 guards during the day and 125 guards
Because
at night.
may theft ba na nangyayari? Bakit kailangan ng guards?
So, ginawa namin was that every time may puputulan lang kami ng mga illegal, kasi more or less na pinpoint na namin kung saan yung may mga illegal. Putulan, naglagay ako ng guard. So at that point, our POMRAL people would now start coming in, nag-house to house na. Ma'am, hindi yung guard aalis dyan pag hindi kayo nag-apply.
Nag-reform na gawing legal yung
Yes,
connection. Okay.
So, over a period of few days, they would tell me, sir, mga 90%, 95% na nag-apply ng ano to. So at that point, I would already say, tanggal na yung guard. I-process na yung kanilang mga applications para legal na.
Ilan yung customers nung pumasok kayo? Kasi ngayon daw, more than 100,000.
Yeah, when we came in, there were about 62,000 customers.
And now?
And now we're about 106, 107,000. So,
Bakit dumami na nagkailaw?
no, actually, mas dumami during the time of COVID.
Oh,
No? And this was really the conversion of those
illegal connections.
To legal.
So that much? Ganun
Yes.
kadami yung illegal connection?
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the first month, actually, we were over, the first year, it was over 10,000 for that 1 year alone.
Wow, oo.
Na nag-apply. But, of course, we also had to do some, I would say, out-of-the-box initiatives. Ang convention is that pag you're an applicant, you actually should have a proof of ownership.
Yes.
Either you own the land and or you own
The house.
the house. No? And I was asking why. Sabi nila, sir, kasi the possibility of them to, to transfer is very low because they
yes,
own it. Sabi ko, sige, okay, let me take that logic muna for now. Yung sa mga informal settlers, tinignan ko, sabi ko, I looked at EPIRA, I looked at DOE, Magna Carta, and wala namang nakalagay.
Na amnesty.
No, walang nakalagay that there has to be that proof of ownership.
Okay.
So therefore, I was saying, this has been the practice.
Yes,
So sabi ko, kung tanggalin natin, and then they were saying, sir, kailangan kunin yung consent nung nung landowner. Sabi, the landowner will never give the consent because pinapa-consent mo siya as a parang in lieu of yung requirement of the ownership.
Yes,
And of course,
yeah.
nobody will sign it.
Yes, yeah.
But if ngayon, the informal settler will now say na there's a waiver or there's this undertaking, no? Na I want to have electricity. I am not after the ownership of the land. It has nothing to do with the land. All I want to have is electricity.
Access lang talaga.
Access to di ba? And
Service,
when the rightful owner comes, the legal owner comes and lets me disconnect, then I will voluntarily have it disconnected.
Yeah,
No? So they signed it, yung informal settlers. So we tried it. Until now, it's being done.
Yeah.
It's now being done in Bacolod. It's now being done in Negros. It's being done in Bohol, where we're operating.
Yung system loss problem, nasa ilang percent na kayo? Nasa cap na ba kayo ngayon?
Just 1 year, we were able to bring down the system's
To
loss.
5%.
Hindi naman. At that time, siguro, nasa mga 10%.
Pero that's still big na.
That's
Oo,
already
yeah,
over half
oo.
of to. Then the next few months, na siya, pumasok na siya sa to. So, over 4 years now, we're within cap.
Pag customer ka, ang habol mo, one, aside from access,
Yes.
improvement ng service,
Yes.
reliability, syempre, and affordability. How has that happened for more power?
Yeah.
Ano yung nakita niyo na improvement? on those two?
Well, the usual index, no, that that's being used in
Yung
the industry is the SIFI-SIDI, no, and
Yung interruptions.
the frequency of interruptions and the duration of the interruptions.
Interruptions,
So, well, we were able to cut it down by over 60-70% on the first year. No? And then now, of course, nagtitrim ano pa rin, but it's already very low. And again,
Yes.
there is no magic there. No? The only ano to, well, not the magic, but the solution actually is really to have the facilities, the right facilities. Over the first 5 years, no, we actually implemented talaga very ano to, I would say, program rehabilitation. No, kasi yun nga, the posts were old, no, dilapidated, no, the transformer. So we actually had to do it over 5 years. We improved the capacity of the substations. No, well, at the time there were 5 substations when we came in, and the loading was actually mga 90% na, and the safe loading is about 70%. So overloaded. No, so we invested immediately in a mobile substation, no, na nakuha namin from Manila para maano to, and then upgrade yung mga substations to standardize. So ngayon, actually, we could say that our capacity of the substation is already ahead of the curve.
Yes.
No? So hindi na siya behind, no? It's already ahead of the curve, no? But of course it has to be in a very calculated manner. Then yun, yung mga wires, yung mga transformers, no? And then we installed a lot of yung mga automatic circuitry closers, no? Kasi dati-rati pag isang feeder nagkaroon lang ng isang toko, ng isang
mamamatay yung buong kalye.
Well, buong feeder, and that's actually running to about thousands of customers. So now naka-sectionalize na siya with mga, well, what we call the automatic circuitry closers, no, and then yung mga dulo ng mga feeders, no, linulup namin at saka in between para yung flow ng kuryente, no, is hindi lang one way, para if may affected area, no, meron
Nakikita,
pa rin.
may feedback mechanism.
Yes, oo. So ang affected lang will be just one section, no? Hindi na yung by the thousands talaga. So with that, we did it over 5 years. The balance sheet is already healthy, no? Your income statement is already positive, no? So forth and so on. So that was a big relief.
And this is Stories Far From Over. We will be back with more insights from the front lines of change.
Welcome to the bigger, better, and bolder Billionario Quiz Bee Season 2. The road to becoming the Billionario News Channel's next Quiz Bee Millionario is filled with challenges that test both wit and will. And with a total prize pool of over 2 billion pesos also paving the way, the nerve-wracking journey is well worth it. We are proud to be joined by our partners,
rise above the rest and become the next Quiz Bee Millionario.
And I'll be
your next Quiz Bee Millionario.
Billionario Quiz Bee Season 2, College Edition on the Billionario News Channel.
Ang pagbibigay ng kuryente sa isang komunidad ay higit pa sa mga kawad at poste. Kailangan ito ng malinaw na pananaw. Narito tayo ngayon upang silipin ang kinabukasan ng tinatawag na energy management kasama ang More Electric and Power Corporation. Sa mismong puso ng kanilang operasyon ay ang SCADA o Supervisory Control and Data Acquisition System. Isang makabagong teknolohiya na nagsisilbing digital brain ng kumpanya na otomatikong nagpapatakbo, kumokontrol at nangongolekta ng mahalagang datos mula sa kabuuan ng grid sa bawat segundo. Sa tulong ng SCADA, agad na natutukoy ng More Power ang eksaktong lokasyon at sanhi ng anumang aberya sa grid. Bago pa nga man makatawag ang mga consumer, alam na ng sistema ang problema, kaya mas mabilis itong napapatakbo at naitatama ng kanilang mga inhinyero. Katuwang din ng teknolohiyang ito ang kanilang 24/7 helpline. Gabi man o araw, may handang sumagot sa mga pangangailangan upang masiguro ang tuloy-tuloy at maaasahang serbisyo para sa kapanatagan ng isip. Ang kanilang slogan na Bringing More to Life ay higit pa sa isang pahayag na kumakatawan ng kanilang tatak. Ito ang pangako ng more power sa bawat konsumidor. Hindi lamang sila naghahatid ng kuryente, naghahatid din sila ng mas maraming oportunidad, mas malaking pagtitipid at mas maayos na pamumuhay. Sa pamamagitan ng maasahan at dekalidad na serbisyo, layunin nilang maging kabahagi ng pag-unlad ng bawat tahanan, negosyo at komunidad na kanilang pinaglilingkuran. Bringing more to life, more Electric and Power Corporation.
In the last round of candid exchange with Mr. Castro, PowerShift will touch on the innovations as well as investment expansions that they have worked on beyond Iloilo and what will be the next chapter on More Power's expansion strategies. And here's the kicker. Is the Razon Group eyeing to be the Goliath also in the power distribution segment of the industry? Let's find out from the man of the hour.
Yung affordability naman, kasi laging yan yung concern ng consumer.
Yes.
And paano kayo nakatulong sa business growth? Kasi titignan mo Iloilo ngayon, grabe nag-thrive siya economically.
Yes. It also has to do with the quality of your people. No? So we are very much, how should I say it, very sensitive, and isang ano lang talaga ng group na yan, how do we actually get the cheapest power even on a daily basis? No? Which means that we actually have traders in the office 24/7, no? Just looking at the market.
Presyo sa market.
Oo. And if actually the market price is lower, so we get it from the market versus bilateral. If bilateral is ano to, so you know, we do trading, and basta at the end of the day, we have to have the cheapest powers.
Ilang percent yung bilateral nyo compared to what you get from the spot market?
On an average, siguro that should be, bilateral should be about mga 70-75%.
Which is within, yeah.
Yeah, so you have the 25% market participation. But you know, it really, it's not always that way every day, no? Kasi ang bilateral naman is to compute yung total energy mo for, let's say, a period. No? Because there are times when the market is really low, we get even up to 50% for that day or for that hour, no, from the market kasi it's cheaper.
Yung business growth, paano kayo nakatulong dyan?
The growth actually of business, no, it really comes from, well, for one, no, if your services are good. No? And here in Iloilo, I think, well, it was really felt, no, by the consumer. Then, of course, the rate. No? And the number 3 is that from our side, we make sure that the facilities, again, are ahead of the curve. No? So any investor who comes in Iloilo know that, well, they don't have to think and be worried about if there will be electricity, no, because that's always the assurance we give the investors. So even with, let's say, the business, the industry leaders here with the local government, I tell them that you bring any investor, we are ready.
Ano yung growth drivers dito ng economy? Hotels, restaurants?
Yes, of course, BPOs,
Commercial.
no?
Okay.
And well, Iloilo has always been